gone. Damn it.
All right, then. I guess I better help you out.
Holy... Oh, this is gonna be gross. Hold on. Just stay right there for a second. Oh, come on. No boobs. Oh, God. It's splurting blood everywhere. Oh. Son of a bitch. There's no good cleavage shots. Oh, here we go.
You're lucky to have me. No.
Damn it. They keep fucking moving her tits.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Let's Express line, where we get you enough as fast as possible with... I'm going to cover the Fightcade FGC rant that he did. But first, let's get to the end of the stream. He's at the end. He could fight the boss in the game, but nope. He's going to drag it out for one more late stream, where he's going to beat it in probably 20 or 30 minutes, and then, alright guys, we have an hour and a half to go, let's do Q&A. That, and also, I think he's probably going to watch a guide, make sure he doesn't embarrass himself again. Anyways, let's watch this ending.
Boss. You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
Oh, I'm crying. Oh, yes. I'm crying, bawling. It just sucks I can't do this now. I'm out of time. Because here's the thing. Even if we did it, it's going to take like 10 minutes to win. But then after that, there's a zillion cutscenes. So I can't finish this right now, guys. However, the game definitely auto-saved. So, we will do a...
So yes, he's going to do this final boss fight, and then probably skip the cutscenes because he doesn't care, and then do a Q&A. Congratulations.
night stream coming up where we'll do the final boss fight. We'll watch the ending cutscenes. I'll give my final thoughts about Metal Gear Solid Delta, and we'll probably have half a night to just relax and chill because it'll probably take around 45 minutes to an hour to get through all of that. All right, but I can't stay any longer. You know, I have to upload this dinner time. And I have to I give it a separate night stream so that way we can actually see the true ending, give it time and not rush through it. Okay, because it would really suck to have to rush through it here. Okay. All right, well, folks, that is it for today's stream. I want to say thank you for...
Did not hit the goal. 124 out of 150. Womp womp.
being here for Metal Gear Solid Delta. When we tune in next time, it'll be a late night stream. And the first hour will be the conclusion of this game. And then after that, we'll probably just do a chill session. But I basically have a lot to say about it. I actually do. Like, it's interesting what they decided to change and how it affects the game by changing it the way that they did. Okay? So, we'll talk about that next time. I want to see the ending and give it a chance. I know some people are upset. They're like, you're not going to finish it now. I mean, dude, it would be over an hour. Seriously, to do the fight and the ending cutscenes and me giving my final thoughts and everything, it's going to take over an hour. I don't have time. So I'd rather give it time later in the week. So we will. We'll do a late stream later this week where we'll wrap it all up. Okay? All right. But in the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in to Metal Gear Solid Delta. This now means that there'll be a day stream actually freed up for a different game. We'll have to look at the schedule there. But and thank you to everyone who did support the stream today. I will see you next time for more Metal Gear Solid Delta and the conclusion. Cool. All right.
And now he's quit recording. This is all unrecorded.
Guys, so yeah, let's call it quits here. It only makes sense to. It would be really dumb to try to rush the end and, you know, not do it justice and not see the end of the game. So, okay. So here's the deal. I'm now going to go on break to upload and eat dinner. All right. I hope that you guys will come back tonight. There is a late stream. Hold on. Let me get all my lights on, actually.
You and your stupid RGB lights. Right up there with crunching the water bottle into the microphone. So annoying. So stupid.
Isn't it amazing that my lights actually work now? I turn them on and off so easily, and they all work perfectly now. So no more problems with that PC over there, that's for sure. Okay, so thank you guys, and I hope that you'll enjoy the break when I come back tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific time. It will be Kronos: The New Dawn. I hope that you will join me for that as we continue on with that new survival horror release. I'm about 3.5 hours in. I'm excited for another 2 hours. It's a tough game. It's challenging. I'm going to die, but hopefully I make progress. All right, and guys, again, thanks to those who supported. It sucks. Here's another stream. We didn't hit the goal. Look how close we were. So now DSP tries it. I mean, I don't know when we're going to do it, honestly. It seems like...
If you carried the goals over, you would be hitting them. But you're a dumbass who makes this 124 disappear. So by the time you actually do hit the goal, it's like, well, all right, guys, you paid me $1,500 for this. No, they probably paid you $3,000 for it. So all the streams where you got 124, 97, 131, that just disappear into the ether, never to be seen or heard from again.
Every stream, we're getting good support, but we're not hitting the goal, and so we're not counting towards DSP tries it. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it could have been one person dropping a few subs or a tip or something, but we didn't get there. All right? For those who did support, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. And we'll see what happens tonight and go from there. Okay? All right, guys. All right. Enjoy the break. I'll see you tonight for Kronos. If not, tomorrow we will have a podcast. It'll be Suikoden 2 on the first stream. And tomorrow night, I believe we are doing Silk Song, right? We're actually doing a night stream of Silk Song, an actual major stream of it to actually start.
Major stream, night stream. No, that's not a major stream. Your major stream's on the day.
Playing the playthrough.
Take a sip,
All right, guys.
says
I'll see you tonight for Kronos. Peace out.
So then you get 4 minutes of slideshow waiting for someone to show up at the last second. Doesn't happen. But now, let's get to that Fightcade rant.
the most popular and the game that had the highest player count was Capcom vs. SNK 2. So if we're 3 months into the game and I can't even find people playing CVS 2, how am I going to find people playing the other games that had less players? You see? So I'd be okay if you wanted me to try, but there's probably not going to be anyone to find. It's going to be the situation of the other collections where you try to find a game. Like, remember when I was playing the Marvel collection? And at first we had comp for X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and other games. And then after a while, there's no one for those games anymore. So all you can play is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's the only game that you can even find a person to fight against. So I guarantee you it's going to be the same. All right? But I wouldn't be opposed. Like, I played Alpha 3 on release night, and I really liked it. But I never went back to it. I just stuck with CVS 2 for 3 months and got much better at it. So we could go back to Alpha 3, but I don't know if we'd find anyone to play. All right? Okay. That's true, too. Dabpan says, it would be interesting to see player numbers if Fightcade didn't exist. This is the problem with the FGC. I'm just going to say this right now.
I'm going to say this right now, guys. This is the problem with FGC. They don't cater to me, They cater to the people who actually play the games. Dumbass. They don't care about you. You don't matter. You don't exist to them. As far as they're concerned, you are absolutely fucking nothing. Have always been nothing. Will always be nothing. Do you understand? No, he doesn't understand. He really thinks he's Mr. Special. He really does. He's a dumbass.
And everyone in the FGC can hate on me. I don't give a shit. Fightcade has killed retro games in the community. Fightcade is the reason why...
Except people play the retro games on Fightcade. But guys, I can't do Fightcade. Why not? Because I'm a dumbass.
These collections don't have effort put into them. Fightcade is the reason why these collections don't have longevity and why the retro games die. And then everyone runs back to Fightcade because Fightcade is free and illegal, but no one cares. The FGC
it's illegal, guys. Bullshit.
is really bad when it comes to this kind of thing. Back in the day, I remember when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out on consoles. Everyone ran out. Did they buy it? No, they pirated it. They pirated the living shit out of MVC 2. 1,000,000%. Why? Because, oh, it's free, it's cheap. Yeah, but then you kill the business. The whole idea is that if you buy the stuff, okay, then more will be made because the money that you spent on it became profit for the company. So now they are inspired to make more games. When you pirate everything, no one wants to make more games. Do you get it? So when you take a look at Fightcade, all right?
What's funny is that Silk Song is so good that pirates are telling people, do not pirate it, buy it. Do not pirate it, buy it. That's how good Silk Song is.
Why do you think these collections come out without crossplay, without the necessary features to make them have longevity? It's because they know that it's a cheap cash grab. They're going to come out with this, people will buy it, play for 3 months, and then they're back
Cheap cash grab that you buy every single time. And sometimes you buy multiple times.
to Fightcade. If Fightcade didn't exist, these collections would have more longevity. The company would put more effort into them. It's just that simple. Running ROMs and emulators and shit on your PC, you're killing classic games, is what you're doing. You're making it that only a small group of people who are into that emulation community will ever enjoy them. You'll never have the classics be mainstream if the collections die within 3 months because you complained that the collection wasn't perfect and you ran back to fucking Fightcade again. But no one listens.
Which you could play at any time. You're able to play Fightcade whenever you want. You just don't do it because you're a bitch. And also, you know, that's where the real players are. Yeah, just one will load up Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or whatever. The other members of the FGC, you know, they'll be like, let's check out the collection and load it up. They'll do that. But the real players, they're over on Fightcade. You know, the guys that will kick your ass no matter what you say or do. Yeah, they're going to be waiting for you over on Fightcade.
FGC will never listen to someone like me because they think they know better.
They do know better.
So, I'm sorry, but that's just the case. Now, you may argue, well, Fightcade did a service because back in the day, there were no ways to play these games. Well, yes and no. Okay, yes and no. You're right when it comes to the actual arcade perfect versions. But there was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. There was Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition. Okay, they tried. They did try to release versions. And those versions did succeed for a bit. But ultimately what ended up happening is people would run back to Fightcade. So...
because Fightcade is better.
The reason behind Fightcade makes sense. And I support that. I want to have... what is it called? What's the word that starts with a P? That means that you're supporting games so that they have a healthy life cycle and they don't go into retirement because no one can access them. Posterity. I support Fightcade's efforts to make posterity for these older games. But the truth is that when the effort actually finally goes into it, and you have a version of Super Turbo that comes out, or a version of Third Strike that comes out, or this collection that has CVS 2, right? You have your version. So why are you playing Fightcade?
Because Fightcade is where the real players are. The better players. People are tired of playing against people like you that suck at the game. They want to play against the good guys so they get better.
So now the collection dies. Everyone runs back to Fightcade. That's it. Back to obscurity. Oh, well, that's what you wanted. Why? Oh, because it's cheap and free. Yeah, but then you'll never have comp, you fucking idiot. Or how dumb can you be? I don't know. I swear to God, there's no one in FGC that speaks like reason to these people. Like they just listen to their own circle jerking. Everything is fucking unicorns and rainbows community, and they don't listen to reason. Like, and the other sad part about
I
Fightcade,
mean, reasons.
it's not safe. Fightcade is not safe. Literally right now, anyone you play on Fightcade, you could use an IP sniffer, get their IP address, and fuck with them. I'm not saying that's going to happen for the vast majority of the FGC. I'm just saying that's a problem. You would think that in all these years that Fightcade's been out, they would have fixed that problem, but obviously they don't care, or it would have been fixed already. I can't play Fightcade because I can't have my IP sniffed out by a bunch of fucking stalkerish losers, you know? So it's just really dumb. I would love to play a collection that has full features, crossplay, all the things you want from a game that's going to have longevity, like the effort they put into Street Fighter 6. Imagine if they put out a collection that was the Big Four. Imagine that. They actually called it the Capcom's Big Four collection. MVC2, CVS2, Super Turbo, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. All have crossplay, features, sweet customizable colors, unique ranking systems, punishment for people who rage quit, all the things you want. And they sell it for like 60, 70 bucks. But because they support it, those games get vibrant communities again. And now you go to tournaments and play the best versions of these games. You know what I'm saying? No. Let's run back to Fightcade. All right, so go play these old games with the same 7 people you play against in the entire fucking world. And don't complain that they're dead. Don't complain that when a collection comes out, it dies within 3 months. Because the reason you run back to Fightcade and you pirate the game, that's what happens. If you want to have something be successful, you have to support it, not pirate it.
Except Fightcade is better and gets better. You know why? Because people play on it. Because people support it. Unlike the collections which are wrong speeds, wrong frame rates, wrong pixel distance and all that, people have lots of complaints. And also, well, guys, there's only like 6 people playing Fightcade. No, there's probably 600 people playing Fightcade at once, at any given moment. You're gonna have plenty of people playing it. Unlike your precious collections where, guys, we couldn't play it on PC because there's only 2 people. It'd be me and one other person every night. That's why people play on Fightcade. Because they're not gonna have 2 people or 6 people. You're gonna have 600, if not more, all over the world playing against each other, making each other better.
By the way, a lot of people in chat screaming about VPNs. You obviously have no idea what you're talking about. VPNs change your IP address. You're right. They also add input delay. There is literally not a VPN on the planet that is input free. So if you're trying to play a fighting game competitively and you use a VPN to do it, you're creating lag. You're making it shitty. You cannot use a VPN to play Fightcade. And
maybe 10 years ago that's true, but yeah, VPNs don't do that shit anymore. Unless you get the really cheap ones, which you know he would get. That's gonna be the issue. He'd get the cheapest one possible. Guys, I don't get it. The cheapest one possible sucks. Yeah, maybe spend a little bit of money for your business.
by the way, for the record, that doesn't stop people from DDoSing you. They can still get your IP, DDoS you, now you gotta use a different VPN. Then they DDoS the next IP. Then you change to a different VPN to another IP. Then they DDoS that IP. It doesn't solve the problem. All it is they don't get your fixed IP, so they can't just DDoS you when you're not playing, but they can still DDoS you when you're playing. Literally what you're saying makes no sense.
Take a sip, you sleazy asshole.
All right. Anyway, so that's that. And yes, it is disappointing. I wish that these collections had more players. I wish that more effort was put into them. But I feel like as long as Fightcade exists and the piracy continues, they realize, when I say they, I mean Capcom or whoever's, financing these collections, they realize that these are just ways for a quick cash grab, and they're never going to have longevity because people are always going to run back to what's free, so they're never going to put as much effort into them. At least that's my take.
It's your whiny bullshit.
Okay.
Look at him.
All right.
Man, look at him swaying back and forth like that. But yeah, it's just more crying and bitching from him because, guys, I can't play on Fightcade. That's where the real players are, and they'll kick my ass. I'll be crying, this guy's doing lag tactics, and people in the chat be like, you know that's Sonic Fox, right? He's won multiple Evos. He's not kicking your ass because of lag, or lag switch, or online pattern play. Kicking your ass because he's Sonic Fox. Shut the fuck up. So yeah, you have fun with that, DSP. You have all the fun in the world of crying that you can't play Fightcade, even though we all know it's because that's where the real players are. The ones that will kick your ass, and if you bitch about them, as you see, we'll find out. But can you imagine Evo's playing all of a sudden, like, hey, you won, congratulations, you want to give a speech? Yeah, I gotta say is, because I beat the shit out of DSP so many times, I knew how to beat up any scrub. Would be hilarious to get a shout out at Evo. His precious FGC Evo. Will it actually happen? Probably not. But with that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.